Hey everyone, this is a books I want to reread video, whether I'm going to be rereading it soon or later, or, oh, I forgot that book. So, hold on. Okay. So there's a few books that I really want to reread because they were either good or they weren't good, and I'm hoping they will be good. So I kind of want to reread a couple, and I'm going to show you the ones I'm going to be rereading either soon or sometime this year, definitely this year. I do want to reach my goal, so I don't want to do a whole bunch of different rereads, but I know if I don't reach my goal and I do reread a lot of books, it won't be bad because I'm like rereading things. So, okay, here is what I'll be rereading. The first book is Insurgent, but oh wait, I'm not allowed to watch this yet. I have 87 subscribers now. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm getting so many subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I got new commenters too. There's people commenting that I've never seen before. So thank you so much. I love your comments so much. They mean so much. They just, when I'm having a horrible day, they just brighten up my day. So if you can take the time to comment anything, as long as it's nice, I'll love it and it'll really make me happy. So the first book I want to reread, well, this isn't in order. Insurgent by Veronica Roth. The third book is coming out in September, and I did a book report on this and I could barely remember anything, so I have to reread this before I read the third one. And I might even reread Divergent too, so yeah, I want to reread this soon. I also want to reread Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. This book was so good. I'll probably reread it in the summer sometime. I don't know when, but I really want to reread this. It was just, I really loved it. I do recommend it, 5 out of 5. I also want to reread Shift by Jennifer Bradbury. I got through this fairly quick. I read it in 2-3 days. I was doing other things those days. I felt like I kind of rushed through it a little bit because I wanted to get another book in for my Goodreads goal. And I don't know, I was excited about other books and this book at the same time. So it was really good. I liked it, but I feel like I missed a few things. So I want to reread it soon. I also want to reread this book because I loved it. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I'm addicted to this book. I kind of just flipped through and reread a few pages. It's just, I love this book. It kind of reminds me of the show, TV show series, Pretty Little Liars, and I was addicted to that. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but I really want to reread this because it was just so good. I loved it. Oh, and this is my favorite book, #1 favorite book. I definitely want to reread it. Shelter by Harlan Coben. I want to reread this so bad after I finish the second one, and then I'll reread the second one because I am addicted to this book. It's just so perfect and amazing. And why do I want to reread it? Because I feel like I might have missed a few things, and when you reread things, you pick up on more things than you did the first time, so I might understand a little better. I might love it even more. I might have different opinions about it, so it's great to reread this. And I haven't even read this copy. I got a copy from the library, and this is a brand new copy that I have barely touched. The next book I want to read is kind of a Christian book that I got a while ago and read a while ago. I read this before the movie came out. It's Letters to God. It's a novel by Patrick Dowdy and John Perry. It's a true story, and it was such a beautiful story. I loved it. It's basically about this boy. He has cancer, and his family's Christian. His father actually died in a car accident, I believe, but his father used to take out a notebook and write to God. It was kind of like prayers, I guess, but he wrote it in a notebook. And so this boy Tyler, who has cancer, he starts writing to God, but he actually mails the letters. And there's this mailman who gets the letters, but he doesn't know what to do with them. At first he doesn't care, but then he warms up to the kid, and he I think he sends a letter to the mom to send off to the boy, and it's so sweet. It was a letter saying that God got his letters, and I cried so much to this book. It was just such a good book. If you're a Christian, if you're into this stuff, go pick it up because it was such a good book. It's by Patrick Dowdy and John Perry. It was just such a beautiful book. Such a beautiful book. I loved it. Like, really good book. I think I rated this on Goodreads. I don't remember. Okay, and then I have some other childish kind of books that I want to reread. Okay, I read this book in school last year, 7th grade. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred D. Taylor. I really like this book. I love anything that has to do with, like, African Americans. I think it's very interesting. I'm interested in that, and it actually made me cry in parts. It's just sad how us Americans are, like, so cruel in this book, and the storyline was amazing, and I just kind of want to reread it to refresh my memory and enjoy it a second time when I'm reading it on my own instead of in school when we have to do all this crap that I didn't feel like doing. The next book I love so much, and actually my dog chewed it up a little bit. I'll show you. It's The Tale of Despereaux by Kate DiCamillo. I absolutely love this book. I really want to reread this soon. It was such a good book. It was short and just a beautiful story, and my dog chewed it up right there. Yeah. It was when I didn't really care about my books. You see that? Yeah. So. And then I want to read this, which I had to read in 4th grade for, like, this project. It's from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankenweiler by E.L. Konigsberg. I don't know. But it's this, and I think it's about these two kids who run away, and they, like, stay in a museum, I think, and they uncover, like, museum secrets. I don't know. Interesting. And then finally, the last book that I want to read. I also read this last year in 7th grade. It's Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. And it's about this boy named Billy, and he gets 2 bloodhounds, I think. I don't know, it doesn't say. But he gets, like, 2 red bloodhounds right here, or coon hunting dogs, and he names them Old Dan and Little Ann, and it's just a story about their relationship and their coon hunting, and he enters them in all these contests, and then something happens, and that's basically what it's about, but it was a really good book. So, those are all the books that I want to reread, that I'm really excited to reread. There's other books that I've read that I don't know if I want to reread them. Probably not, just because they're just like, I don't know. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would like you to make a video and video responses video of what you're rereading, or comment, because I'd love to know what you'd like to reread. I have to read The Fault in Our Stars. That's about cancer, right? Everyone's like, oh, I'm so rereading this. I'm like, dude, I haven't even read it once. I really need to pick that up. That's probably going to be the next book I pick up after Matched. So, yeah, I really want to read that. Thanks for watching. Thank you for my 87 subscribers. You guys are, like, outstanding. I went to bed last night with 83, and I woke up with 87. No, and then I woke up, I came home, blah, blah, 85, and then I went back on now, and now I have 87. You guys are just so great. So thank you so much. All right, bye.